Hello, everybody. It is Darth Farta back once again with another Lego review. This time we are reviewing Lego Jaws. This is probably one of my favorite main subline theme sets. So it's excluding Star Wars, excluding Ninjago, excluding, Marvel and DC, this is probably my favorite set ever. I love this set to death. I grew up watching Jaws when I was very young. It is still my favorite horror movie. It's also becoming a comfort movie. That might sound a little weird to say, but I watch it almost every 4th of July because it is a 4th of July film. You know, argue with the wall, okay? It is a 4th of July film, argue with the wall. I love this set. This set brings me so much joy. I love displaying it. I don't think I'll ever not display this set. Already, I'm giving this set like a 10 out of 10. Because I think this is the best bang for it. You get a beautiful shark build. You get a beautiful boat build. You get a beautiful display plaque in the back that you can display it with. You get 3 high quality minifigures for $150. You don't see that. This is still for sale. You can still get it for $150. I cannot recommend this highly enough, and we haven't even gone into it yet. I love this set. But first, we're going to get into it. Alright, starting with the figures. First off, we have the man, the myth, the legend, Quint. Now, I don't know if you guys have watched Jaws, but that moment he scratches on the chalkboard, I mean, you just knew this guy was going to be ore farming. I love this figure. I wish they gave a little bit of printing down at the bottom, but overall, the printing on the back and the front is great. The face detail and the hat, the harpoon gun, the knife, the butcher knife or the machete. This figure is amazing. They got him exactly how I wanted them to get it. I love this figure. Next up, we have Matthew, the marine biologist, with that dual molded hair and beanie combo. He comes with his camera and his suitcase or his briefcase. Excellent detailing. I mean, the only downside I wish they gave this figure is an extra uniform for when he actually goes underwater. But since they didn't even include the cage, I see no reason to do that. I believe he's got a double-sided face. He does. He's got a more stern look and a more happier look. Great detailing. Love this. I mean, I'm glazing, bro. I'm glazing this figure. I'm glazing this set, and we actually haven't even gotten to anything build-wise. But I love this figure so much. Now, finally, the man, the myth, the legend, the best figure in this set, Sheriff Martin Brody. Oh my God. Seeing this character in Lego form is true happiness. He's got dual molded arms. He's got nice printing on his legs. Beautiful printing on the torso. And that face, I mean, they got him. They got him. And that old style revolver, I wish they actually gave him a rifle for when he blows up the shark. But, we can't have everything we want. But I still love this set. For what the set is, this is a beautiful set. And I don't even talk about this. This is the minifigures. I love these figures. I love these figures so much. But now let's get on to the shark. Let's first take off the figs. Jaws. Oh my god. Hang on, I need to pick this up in a different way. I don't know if you guys have watched any interviews, but the shark's name is Bruce. Get it right. You gotta understand that. The detail. Oh my god, the detail. The detail on this shark is immaculate. I love it. I absolutely love it. He looks menacing from every single angle. Maybe less some from the front. I mean, does look kind of weird from the side. I mean, that is beautiful. It is a great white shark. And I'm actually going to take this off the stand because I think it even looks better without it. And there we go. I mean, this is a classic, true great white shark. This is probably the best build of a great white shark we have ever gotten. I love it. I'm glazing, bro. I'm glazing. But this set is perfect. The shark is beautiful. You got the fins. You got they're all fins. And that top fin and the back fin and the teeth. I mean, it's beautiful, man. It's beautiful. Underside is nice. That's actually where the clip is for the actual stand. Let's really get to the stand. Stand is very nicely built. And you got some studs to actually put, Quint, Matt, and Brody onto it. And it's got a little plaque that says Lego Jaws. So pretty nice. And the best feature of the shark is it actually be pulled apart. Like so. So this first part, it just goes right back onto the stand. Just like that. And you can just put that to the side. Because from now on, we aren't going to be using that part. And then this is the rest of the shark. And this part of the shark we will be using later on. We'll just put these to the side. And let's get on to the beautiful Orca. Let's start from the front. The front, you got a little little walkway to get to the front. You got some buoys. They use this in the movie to track the shark to see, where it's going. Ends up not working out because he just goes underwater. You got some life rafts on here. Got some nice details on the side. On this side, you got, some spears to help take down the shark. It's the same on both sides. You got a red light and a green light, I guess, for emergencies. And on here, you actually got a shark bone jaw on here to represent, as an accessory, as a trophy that Quint uses. Here at the top, you got the actual bridge. You got some foam pieces to represent detail, an air horn, a life raft, a giant light, the steering wheel, which can move because it's on a ball joint. And this entire section can just come right off. And on the inside, you get some seating area, you got some cooking ware, you got another steering wheel, you got a map, the news, Amity Gazette, Campbell Attack. This side you got some cooking ware, very nice details. Move towards the actual back of the boat. You get some cage pieces that they later on use to go underwater. You get some more life rafts or lifesavers. You get what are those things called? Life jackets, more life jackets. You get some canned air, which, you guys see in the movie, you know where that canned air is used from. You get a ginormous, I forget what these things are called. this piece right here. But you get some fishing hooks, you get a bucket, you got a piece of ladders that actually get to the front. You actually got Quints' chair that he uses to, track down the shark. Or not track down, but to, catch the shark. And at the front it says Orca, which is the name of the boat. And then you have this long, my biggest pet peeve, my only big pet peeve is that the line keeps falling off this piece, and it's because the actual way it's connected, it's tied, and my tie keeps coming unloosed, or it keeps coming loose. So let me tighten that up real quick. And there you go, I tightened it, and it kind of leans a little bit, but I mean, it's just going to do that through the force of nature. I don't want to break anything, but it does kind of lean a little bit. But that's just a fault of my own because I tightened it a little bit too tight. But overall, the ship is beautiful, and it can just be picked up like that. And on the bottom, you got some, some details to actually help with another play feature. Not really a play feature, but a way to display it, which we'll get to right now. And that is with the display plaque. On the front, it's got Lego Jaws and the famous quote, "You're gonna need a bigger boat." I mean, that line has been used more times than I can count. The plaque is in ocean. You got the white to kind of show the waves. You got a buoy on here, and you get this flat surface with this black piece. And that piece is used to kind of fit the Orca onto the ship. You kind of just line it up like that. It kind of just fits in there. I mean, you can notice it is snug in there. And then this piece, I mean, it's very easy to see. It's got some bright blue and some pink and some yellow to help dictate. And a little bit of gray, as you can see, to help show where you put the shark. And the shark just sits on like so. And you can display your figures, and this piece keeps coming untied. There we go. And you can display your figures however you want. And boom, there we go. The Jaws set is fully displayed out, and this is how I prefer to display it. Kind of like that. Looks very nice. And you're probably wondering, oh, what do you do with this piece? Unfortunately, Lego didn't understand that some people are not going to display it, one way or the other. So if you displayed it this way, where you put the shark on here, the figures, and then you have the boat to the side, you had this, the actual plaque and display part, just left there. And or if you do it this way, you kind of have this piece left. This, you can just either, if you really are never going to use this again, you could take this apart and use it for extra pieces. Or what I do, just because there are some days where I do want to see the shark fully intact, I just stick it in my closet in a bin that I know it's not going to, get lost in. But overall, I love this set. Personal bias, because I just grew up on the movie Jaws. This gives a 10 out of 10. But realistically, this probably is like a 9 out of 10 set. But still, that is incredible. Incredible that a set, I want to say so cheap because it's still $150, but pretty affordable, is this amazing. Usually with Lego nowadays, you kind of have to spend $200 to $250, maybe even more, to get really a great Lego set. But this, I love this set. I will always love it. Highly, highly recommend it. Thank you all so much for watching. If you enjoyed the video, like, comment, and subscribe. Tell me, have you seen Jaws? And if you have, which Jaws is your favorite? And if it's anything besides the first one, we're going to have to, have a little talk. But thank you all for watching. Bye-bye.